Some of the challenges that come our way is because we don't know everything. There are so many things that are still obscure, unknown. And every time we are placed in a situation where the future is unknown, we become anxious. We panic. Because I don't know what tomorrow holds for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it tomorrow. I don't know if I will still have a job. I don't know what the future of my kids is gonna be like. I'm looking around, I'm researching, I'm listening, I'm studying. Things are going very, very left very quickly. And things are going really dark very quickly. And now I'm really anxious. I don't know how my children will survive in such environment, in such societies, in such world, with all the evil that is happening in the world. And then I have the challenges of my own self, the struggles, the thoughts that haunt me. I want to sit for a moment in absolute peace and silence, and every time I sit and I close my eyes, thoughts are running in my head 100 miles a second, not an hour, and I can't even stop those thoughts. I want that peace. Every time I say, thank God, it's done, I finished this work, before I even say it, something else pops up. Dealing with the marital life, difficult. Dealing with the children, difficult. Dealing with life in general, difficult. Responsibilities, duties, challenges, financial issues, spiritual issues, mental issues, you name it. Relational issues, with all its colors. And why is it so hard? Yeah. I guess it's hard. There is a positive aspect and a negative aspect to it. Maybe, so I don't talk a lot, and maybe the positive aspect is to make me a stronger person, perhaps. If everything was easygoing, I'd never learn, I'd never progress, I'd never be a stronger person. So maybe I need those hard times. Maybe I need those dark tunnels that come my way and go through. I need them because they are good for my well-being, for my growth, for my strength. Maybe those dark tunnels will lead me to God more than the light. Maybe the failures make me a better person than successes. Maybe failures will teach me more wisdom than successes. And this is why I should never be the person to define what is right and what is wrong, to define what is good and what is bad, to define what is easy and what is difficult or hard. I need to leave that to God to define it for me. Because what I see is bad, maybe God is saying, this is the only good thing that has ever come your way. God, why do I have this person in my life? Why did you bring this situation in my life? Why did this happen to me, God? Why? Why? This why is the most commonly used word in our vocabulary. Why? But because we are trying to find out why. And since we are not able to fathom it, we come back and say, I'm not happy with my life. I don't want it. I reject it. Why you're doing this to me, God? Maybe perhaps we will never know fully on earth, but definitely will know why when we go to heaven. The psalmist King David says, It is the wicked who made my path straight unto you, Lord. It was the wicked, not the saints, not the holy. It was the wicked people. Those people who gave me hell all my life were the ones who made a man out of me, or a saint out of me. A saint out of me. Padre Pio, 50 years he was persecuted by his own church. 50 years persecuting him left, right and center, pushing him aside, persecuting him, stopping him from his priestly services. You cannot talk to people anymore. You cannot take their confessions. You cannot perform your priestly duties no more. They locked him, and he endured and endured and endured for 50 years. He was 84, about to leave this world. On his last breath, there was an oxygen cylinder that was helping him because the lungs were gone. He could not breathe on his own. They were gone. And this bishop kept haunting him and standing on top of his head and say, tell me, are these wounds real? Are they from Christ or from Satan? Padre Pio, when you watch his movie, he said one thing at the end of the movie. This is what I grasped from the entire movie.